Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and thank you all first off for being some of the fucking finest community members out there. I gotta make that fact very obvious. I love you all very much to death. If I could fucking make love to you right now through the camera, all right, I probably would, provided you all are over the age of age of 63. All right, just keeping things kosher here, if you will. But anyways, beyond that, I want to thank you all for basically the tremendous support ever since that video with the naughty, ever since I made the naughty videos on YouTube. Wow, I came out fucking wrong. It sounds like I made porn. But we talked about porn, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about porn pretty wholeheartedly. Pornography on our YouTubes. Now, the reason why I'm sort of thanking you all over here is the quick, rapid fucking fire response that YouTube and frankly a lot of the community members really had pulled off because of it. Now, for fair context for anybody that hadn't watched the video, I looked at an article from the sun.co.uk, which there were some people who said that it was a pretty legitimate newspaper in the United Kingdom. There were some people who said it was worse than BuzzFeed. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the fact that I saw a bunch of titties and fattest hate apparently on there that. I don't know. My mind is corrupted in any way, shape, or form. Okay, there's nothing that's saving me. And the more and more we looked into it, I looked into the playlist tab, I did some fucking sleuthing around, and found a lot of pornography just conveniently placed on YouTube. Now, ever since I made that video, it was shared a bunch of times, I've seen it on many other circles around, and for all intents and purposes, it has pretty much been a pretty interesting topic that sparked up. Now, when I made the video, I sort of treated it like some Indian laundering scheme with these coloring videos that were made for kids, brought forth, put into playlists with, I guess, one frame Japanese AV porn or whatever. And I guess in some ways, maybe I was right, maybe I was fucking onto something, because those exact same fucking playlists are unfucking available at this point. Now, looking into an actual article, looking into not the article, but looking into the actual thing that was shared on the ElsaGate Reddit, which, for those of you who don't know, is something that I do actively follow at some points, right? I followed it for a fair bit because I was really into the stuff at the same time. And we reached a point over here where the ElsaGate shit turns out that it shared that video, and what freaked me out was that somebody in the comments had told me if you click on any of those videos from the playlist he's talking about, there's literal CP videos in recommended. So for me, it became kind of weird because I had the raws of the desktop capture that I made for that one video in particular, and I flipped through it, and luckily there was like no child pornography, I guess. So the community members over here must have dug deep inside to find some form of child pornography or kids being exploited in some ways for sick sexual purposes. Now, I went back and sort of looked into the more darker, I guess, depraved side of YouTube, and if you end up looking up unsimulated sex, and some of the stuff is obviously going to be blocked over here for obvious purposes, you'll find entire articles detailing youthful pornography. Now, of course, I've definitely mosaicked this stuff because it is straight pornography. I'm seeing dick going into vagina, and it is getting in, it is reaching some pretty dangerous territories on the YouTubes. All right, you know, you've got interesting things like Brazzers presenting the Ghostbusters Triple X parody, and that's just a trailer. You've got, wow, that is some straight pussy-eating nonsense right over there. And a lot of it's really just the same one-frame Korean chick getting naked in front of the camera. So a lot of it, you know, you can let it kind of slide. It's not exactly pornography, but it's just there for you getting a clickbait, I guess, response out of it. And I swear to God, that one dude is grabbing her by the fucking pussy. I think he stuck his hand deep in. He has stuck his hand into her fucking vagina. Holy shit! I have not. This is worse than anything I've seen on a fucked up porn site, dude. Jesus Christ, this is messed up, man. Now, one of the things that we looked at from those, one of the things that we had looked at in that video was something that I totally censored that I didn't expect anybody to really find. I mentioned it. It was called Gundu, Gundu, whatever you could call it, which was an Indian, I think it was a Bengali film that was about, I guess, a rapper that fucking won the lottery or some shit, and then I guess at the end of it, he just fucked like crazy. And as far as I can tell, the movie is pretty decent, but it's definitely a little too hot for YouTube, if you will. It was one of those artsy pornographic videos, but that channel that I was looking at initially was actually the video that was there was almost immediately removed, not just from the playlist. The playlists that I was looking at were removed, but the channel that I was looking at also had removed it entirely as well too. There is nothing on this channel anymore. While the views still retain, the video seems to have fucking been gone. It seems that YouTube had taken very quick action, or at least the community members, you guys, went in hardcore and actually stopped or flagged the videos like crazy. But the more and more I look into it, at least the lucky part is a lot of those playlists that we were looking at with the children videos and the pornographic content at least seem to have been removed. Now the playlists that I'm looking at have pretty much been entirely just pornographic content, and that is so on and so forth. And while there are full pornographic movies still available on YouTube, you have to understand YouTube is a pretty big fucking site. The reason why I made that video is A, to also illustrate the point that this is a site that has thousands of hours uploaded anyways. There's no way you're fucking policing almost all of it, motherfucker. Let's be serious right there. But there is still some form of effort put into at least protecting as much of it as we can. So again, big shout out to YouTube for actually, I guess, doing something. Whether this is like Elsagate and they only do it for like a fucking couple hours, maybe that's yet to be decided. I don't know. But at least thanks to you, the community, who have actually been starting to police some of this shit and sharing that stuff around, has sort of really helped alleviate some of the situation. But I think what I'm witnessing right now is a live evolution or rebirthing of something like this. And I guess that makes it sound pretty fucking scary. At the end of the day, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We have yet to find out. For me, YouTube isn't a job, I guess, as most people know, but I do genuinely worry about a lot of the other content creators that are using this site as well. Something like this can cause another big, I guess, adpocalypse to kick off on YouTube, or at least a lot of mainstream media, which they were already doing, to poke in further, or at least sensationalize this even further. While this stuff is a problem, it's something you also have to understand that YouTube cannot really police, but it's something that I think YouTube is just letting slide for some weird reason. What is fucking confirmed is that there is some kind of a fucking weird view whoring mafia out there that is using one-frame clips from Japanese rape porn and mixing it with coloring books to at least attract little kids to seeing some fucking titties, at least on the internet, and driving up the sick views to their coloring book videos or whatever kind of kids videos that are available. Are we seeing an evolution of Elsagate? Maybe that is yet to be decided. But I wanted to make this quick little update kind of follow-up video because over the past couple days, I've been fucking really looking into this kind of stuff, and I've taken a break from gaming to just really see the depths and depravity of this kind of stuff. I've been leaving my YouTube autoplay running and trying to see if I can get to some depraved shit. But so far, I've been led to some weird, I've been led to some Jesus speaking stuff lately, so maybe that's a sign of goodwill or good autoplay nonsense from YouTube, maybe. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for, I guess, the tremendous amount of support that you all are giving me, and I guess this video sort of tell you to fucking pat yourself on the back, because for now, you guys have really pushed back the weird pornographic smut ring that has been kicking off. While it still exists, it's not something we can entirely remove, but there is some definite good that has come out of it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for the help, first of all. Tomorrow we'll have the dank web video, and today I'll definitely be streaming sometime. So getting to some fucking video games, let me end this video off with, again, one more thank you. And this is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike it, I am